Hello, live chatters. Hey, it's Douglas Bloch. Sorry that I'm getting a late start. Whoops, let's move this over here. Yes, today is live chat number 187, I believe. And thank you all for being here. What is it, about 12:06? Wow, I really was late today. I had a bad night's sleep. I don't know if anybody else is having had problems sleeping, but I certainly have. Big time. Anyway, maybe that's the reason, because we're having a climate change. Hey, James. Hi, Kyle. Hey, Jason. Yeah. Should be the 27th. I don't know what that means. Beautiful weather in Oklahoma. Well, we had beautiful weather last week in Portland, and then bingo. Winter is, or not winter, I guess it is winter sort of starting. What is it right now? It's 56 degrees and cloudy, high of 59. We've been having highs in the 70s. Meditate when you're trying to sleep. Oh, I sleep okay. Then I just basically wake up and can't get back to sleep. Hey, Brian. Hey, Glenn. Abbas girl, nice to see you again. Inspiring words. Hey, Jem, how's everyone? Nice shirt, Doug. Yep. This is from Patagonia, a company that I used to never get close to them because they were too expensive. Then I tried one on, and man, it lasts forever. Nice weather in Michigan. It's getting cold in Dublin. Yes. Why is Ireland a prosperous country? Because its capital is always Dublin. I love that. Oh, you know what? There's a really cool thing that from I can't tell you, but there's a who's Marin. There's a program in Ireland. Yes. It's a free online support groups. It's something called God. I wish I had that thing in front of me. Anyway, I'll maybe look it up in a minute. But there's a really cool online support group and free counseling from Oregon. Waiting for the Browns game. I didn't know they were still playing football. Nice to see you, Simon. Abbas girl. Do you like that joke? Richard, I usually sleep poorly, but last two nights were good, perhaps because we're celebrating Thanksgiving in Canada. Browns fan. All right. You're late to the chat. I'm late to the chat. Scorching in South Texas as always, Kyle B. One day, okay, what's the best supplements for anxiety? GABA is supposedly helping. Calm, C-A-L-M. Hey, from London, nice to see you. Shahzad, probably from the Mideast somewhere. Thoughts on 5-HTP with antidepressants? I know that 5-HTP is a precursor to serotonin. Sometimes use it as an alternative. You probably shouldn't take both at the same time. Talk to your doctor. I'm doing well. Nice from India. RCB, always nice to hear from you. 8 o'clock yesterday, it was very time consuming. Yes. Well, guess what? A thief stole a calendar. You know what he got for a penalty? Let's try it again. A thief stole a calendar. For a sentence, he got 12 months. Okay, another joke. Can my episode end in 18 months for my doomed DT Vids X20? Well, mine usually lasts about 18 months. No, you're not doomed. I've known people who've been depressed for longer than you have. So here's the thing. I cannot tell you when you're going to get better. I just can't tell you that you will get better. London bus is getting overhauled. Wow, okay. So DTV Vids X20, you just have to tell yourself, I don't know when it will end, but I know that it will end because this too shall pass. The Joe Show, we love you. Nice, I love you too. On a roll again. Well, Jason's got a zillion jokes. Here's one of his favorites. I can tell you some chimney jokes. I've got a stack of them. Okay. Thoughts on lithium carbonate therapy? Well, lithium carbonate is lithium, which is used for manic depression or bipolar disorder. It's a prescribed drug. Talk to your doctor. Luvox for 1 month, but not getting any results. Talk to your doctor. You might need to raise your dose. Oftentimes it takes 4 to 6 weeks. By the way, what it's like to be cured of depression? You're never cured, I'm afraid. It goes away and it comes back. Yes, you're happy when you're not dealing with it. All right, so disclaimer. This show, the Douglas Bloch, Pastor Doug, radio hour, devotional hour, church hour, synagogue hour. We are here to answer questions, to create community, and to basically share what I can tell you about my depressive journey, which has been 53 years of recovery, up and on. And we're not here to diagnose or to treat medical conditions. If you have something that you need like that answered, talk to your doctor or your prescriber. All right. Hugs for everyone. Yes, hugs for everybody. All right, another joke via the YouTube chatters. A receptionist calls the doctor. Doctor, there's a guy in the waiting room. He's complaining because he thinks he's invisible. What should I tell him? Doctor says, tell him I can't see him. And this was given to me for my 70th birthday. If I have it still, probably don't. Oh well, I can tell you the joke. Ah, damn. Okay, I don't know where I put it. I'll have to find it. I know where it is, but I can't find it now. All right. So here's the scene. It's in a hospital. The woman answers the phone. Urology clinic, can you hold? There you have it, because I was 70. All right. So did you see how funny that was? All right. I'm on Rye. Talk to your prescriber. Luvox 150, still not 200. Raised is good. Is it good? I don't know. Talk to your doctor. Hey, Shirley Cave from Florida. How's life doing in Florida? What do you do in Corona time if depression creeps up? If depression creeps up, you use your tools, right? Right over here. Self-care activities to improve your mood. And the other thing is boost your psychological immune system. Exciting news. My audiobook, Going Through Hell Don't Stop, has been created, has been done. An amazing Australian actor named Tobias has read it. I'm going to give you an excerpt next week. It's going to be up on Amazon Audible. I'm sending it out to the distributor next week. I will let you know when it comes, and you guys will have first crack at it. 50% off. Any live chatter will get a 50% discount. 50% discount. Whoopsie daisy. Let's try one more time. 50%. Nope. Okay, let's try one more time. Discount, right. Off. $5. Thank you, Jason Cluel. Really, really appreciate it. We can start using some donations now. I don't think I would be breaking confidences, but I don't know if Robert Jenkins is going to be with us today. He always gives $20 a week, and he's been really battling his OCD, and it's really been hard for him to function. So give him some prayers, okay? I'm gonna write this down. We don't know Robert, right? Let's say prayers for Robert Jenkins. Thank you. That would be much appreciated. Send him some prayers. He's really struggling with his OCD. All right. So what's going on with the stream here? For someone who likes Australians, you appear at a very non-Australian friendly time, Doug. Well, I can't control the time zones, James French. I could do it 2 in the afternoon, but I'm usually bicycle riding when it's not rainy out. Let's remember to hit the thumbs up for DB. Yes, Kyle is my big promoter, and so far, yeah, Robert's a special guy. Yeah, his brain is really taking him over. Hey, Anthony, nice to see you. I know you're doing better since your heart surgery. I love YouTube from India. I'm on Rye. I always like to go there. Very funny, by the way, James French. Very funny. Doug, ever had trigger points from anxiety? I don't know what trigger points means. You mean, do things trigger me? Thought you meant metal tools like wrenches. Oh, yes, Anthony, you will love this audiobook. I'm going to get it ready for next time for you to listen to it. It's 2 a.m. here in Vietnam. Could sleep now, but I guess I should stay up a bit. Yes, welcome from Vietnam. Good morning, Vietnam. Okay. Who said that and what famous film? Thank you, Jason, for your wonderful donation. Sir Frank Whittle, an engineer that was involved in designing the first session of two nervous breakdowns. Really, I know there's a joke in there somewhere. I'm not quite sure what it is. I'll have to go ahead and maybe you can explain it to me. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how. Maybe I can grab this. There we are. Engineer that was involved in designing the first jet engines service 2 nervous breakdowns. Yeah. I don't get the joke, Jason. You'll have to tell it to me. Thank you, Taco Platter, for your generous donation. Is a low level of anxiety a cause of thought looping, not rumination? Robert will get better. I have the same condition, got the right treatment. Yeah, absolutely. Thought looping definitely can be, anxiety is a bear, don't you think? Horrible. Horrible thing to be dealing with. Very, very, very challenging. 40 million Americans. It's the most common mental health disorder, even more than depression, is anxiety. All right, I'm glad you appreciate the jokes. Glenn, I got a bunch of them. Robin Williams, that's right, very good. Your wife's got a nice round dumper. What the hell does that mean? All right, where can I get that cheat sheet that you showed me? You mean this cheat sheet here? Simply email me, douglasbloch@gmail.com. I'll send it to you at no charge. Right here. douglasbloch@gmail.com. Send me your email. All right, you're right, Edward Steiner. Hey, nice to see you from California. By the way, Edward Steiner, speak up. You've heard parts of my audiobook. Tell the people here that this guy who's reading it is a real pro, Tobias. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Why do you become depressed in life? For every reason imaginable. Genetics, environment, things happening to you, trauma. Oh, it's just the deep thinking people seem to suffer more. Oh yeah. People who are depressed are usually more deep thinking and more of an introvert. All right, deepening the Siamese seems to have morphed into agitated depression. Unreal. Well, I know that's horrible. I've had it, but you can control it and manage it, I should say. I don't want to live, but I'm scared of dying. I'm hurting every day, and I don't see an end to it, even doing things like this aren't helping me. Well, J.K. Larson 1, I know I've been there. One time I had to have electroconvulsive therapy, which I know is very controversial, but it helps a lot of people. So don't give up. Don't give up. Reach out for help. Talk to your doctor. Talk to your therapist. There's also ketamine therapy. And right now in Oregon, we're about to pass a law saying that psilocybin therapy can be used for people with depression. So I don't know where you live, but well, Shadan, you shouldn't watch porn if you get getting those sexual images in your head. Article about how pandemic caused problems for mental health. Of course, Shirley K. There's tons of articles about mental health and suicide being up because of the pandemic. You kidding me? People can't connect. They can't have community. Human beings are pack animals. I know so many people who are really down because they can't. We don't even have any public buildings here in Portland. I can't even go like to Starbucks and sit and get on Wi-Fi. A perfectionist walked into a bar. Evidently, the bar wasn't set high enough. Now that, Jason Clough, is a good joke. Nice work, except I have to go ahead and do this. Yeah. So J.K. Larson 1, please, where do you live? I can get you some resources. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put together a resources page that anybody who emails me, whatever part of the world they're in, I'm going to send you phone numbers, crisis lines, online counseling, everything you need to do to get help. All right. What kind of tree has a hand? A palm tree. Carrie Parker, do you know about this place in Ireland? I'm going to try looking it up. I'm going to go to my new website. Has anybody been to my new website at all? What do I do? Huh. I'm trying to find this amazing place I just found. It was, I don't even know where I put it. Here it is. Okay. Okay, here it is, guys. It's called Turn to Me. It's a online mental health group based in Ireland. Carrie Parker and the other person from Ireland, I want you to go on immediately and look that up and tell me if I'm right. You can get counseling online. You can be in support groups online. Have either of you heard of it? It's called Turn to Me. I know, Marin and Carrie Parker. Please look that up. Just heard that 74% suicide by men? No, 80%. Why? Oh, because they use more lethal means and they're scared to ask for help. Absolutely. I don't have a lot of therapy and medication. Can I heal anxiety on my own? It depends on the anxiety it is, depends how bad it is. And there are lots of things you can go online and things you can practice. I always recommend therapy. David Holden, oh my goodness. It has been so long since you've been here. Oh my God, I've missed you. I was just thinking about you. Hey, Dhruv Gautam, how are you feeling? David Holden, let's give a shout out to David for returning. He was one of our great subscribers and donators here. Yeah, it's the biggest killer in the UK below 50. You're right. And guess what? Oh my goodness, where is my? Did I not bring it in here? Oh my goodness, my phone. I want to show you guys something. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. I can't get this thing to ring. I have a new website about to be launched called Survival. Oh, it is here. Let's try it again. There we go. Got it. Got it. So let's go here. No, we don't want the cheat sheet. We want to go to here. Here it is. Get this out of the way. Can you see that? Are you feeling suicidal? There is hope, there is help. See that right there? That's my new website. That's going to be up in about 3 weeks. Welcome. What do you think, guys? I am very excited. I've got one of the best designers in all of the United States working on this. Yeah, it's a free site. Yes, turn to me. Absolutely. You had a productive week? Good for you, Dhruv. I'm glad you're doing better. Complex Gamer 94, nice to see you. How have you been? Pretty good, except for the bad weather we're having. Brainlock, it helped for my OCD. Not out of the woods yet. Please, thank you. Please pray for me. Yes. Of course we'll pray for you, Solar Monk. And you can pray for you. You can have the greatest prayer organization in the world pray for you. 1-816-969. Silent Unity. All right. So, David Holden, how have you been doing? Tell us if you want to. It's your call. We haven't seen you in a while. I'm glad that Dhruv is feeling better. I will be here every week from now on, Doug. Remember my name. Jay Corinne, of course. Right here. Have I suffered from insomnia? Yeah, the last 4 nights. Yes, who is Michel Foucault? He's famous. Please respond on ongoing fatigue related to depression. Yes. There are 9 symptoms of depression. Count them, right? 9. And one of them is fatigue. Absolutely. Am I religious? No, but I'm spiritual. Okay, ready for a joke from AA? I don't know how many of you will get this, but religion is for people who are afraid of going to hell. Spirituality is for people who've already been there. Alcoholics Anonymous. That is amazing. I'll say it again. Religion is for people who are afraid of going to hell. Spirituality is for people who've already been there. Speaking of which, where is Lazy Eye Ranch? One of our spiritual supporters. And any comments on the look of this homepage? Hard to say right now, but it has really good images. Look at this. Remove all means of self-harm. You can be restored. Anyway, some of the homepage links. I'll give you the address when it goes live. So, my audiobook and my new website. You love that joke? What was it? I even forget I said it. Maybe it was somebody else. My meditation practice, never depressed before I started watching Spirituality. Should I stop my spiritual practice? Why would you want to stop your spiritual practice? Of course. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. That's the name of the game. That's the most important thing you can be doing. I've just written a song about tortilla. It's actually more of a rap. Jason, keep coming on with the hits. What do you mean? It's bad weather? Raining and cold is bad weather to me, Richard Farrell. You're in Vancouver. Why don't you stop by and say hello? Website looks good. You just got a peek of it, Dave. If you go to surviving, well, I'll type out the website for you. You've never experienced 10% of hell. What a joke of a statement. Your soft, modern mental health problems aren't even close to little torture in a lake of fire. Well, thank you very much. What do you know, Andril? Have you been in a lake of fire? To calm the mind, you have to calm the body. Very true. All right, David Holden, I've been okay, thanks. Just plodding on, working, exercise, reading, playing. I'm just about to buy an e-bike. Yes. Oh yeah, those are great. By the way, did you ever finish my book, Healing from Depression? David has this. When I pass on, this is going to be one of the most valued objects in the world, Healing from Depression, and David's going to have one. Mary Kirk, you're coming to treatment? What type of treatment? We should meet for lunch, except there's no restaurants. Mary Kirk is an old coaching client of mine. She lives in Washington, a wonderful woman. She's even older than I am, believe it or not. Yes, stretching is very good to help sleep. My problem is not getting to sleep, it's staying asleep. Stella Monk, thank you, Douglas, for everything you do. Keep at it. Hope everyone is staying safe. God bless and peace to you all. What a beautiful thing to say. Hey, Dad. Hey, Stephanie. Did you... I took your advice. I will send you the script. I'm going to give an introduction and an end to the audiobook in my own words. Send me a text and remind me, okay? You think you have been caused me to get sad sometimes? What are you talking about, Andrel? You don't know what the hell you're talking about. You have no idea what it's like to be suicidal. Okay? So do not minimize anybody's depression or pain on this site. Do I meditate, Douglas? Yes, first thing in the morning. Why is my anxiety worse in the morning, Giselle? I don't know. It seems to be that's how it works for anxiety and depression. Worse in the morning, better as the day goes on. Jay Corinne, Doug, what should I do if my meditation makes them stop? Makes them? You mean you more suicidal? Yeah. I mean, if meditation is worsening your symptoms, stop and definitely be. Are you under the care of a doctor or a clinician? That's what you need to do. All right. Yeah, maybe ruminating. Two chemists walking to a bar. One says, I'll have an H2O. The other says, I'll have an H2O. The second chemist dies. Oh, H2O2. Very, very funny. You know what? People who don't study chemistry will not get that. Will you tell the people what H2O2 is? Very, very clever. Inspiring words. If one is paranoid and the alphabet space spells watching you, I missed Jason's joke, but Liz, my bed, I need to pick it up and read it again, of course. It's a magical book, David. There's scientific evidence that cycling rewires your brain. Yes, it does. It grows new brain cells. That's why I'm still doing it at the age of 71. Deborah, nice to see you. You'd like to come by and give me a free massage? Well, thank you. I appreciate the offer. But with COVID-19 spiking in Oregon, maybe when we get over it. Who knows how long that will take. Hey, we're having continued cases of deaths by COVID in the United States. What about Ireland? What about England? What about India? I hear it's bad in India too. It's bad all over. This is a pandemic. Pan meaning like pantheism, meaning everywhere. I think it's hydrogen peroxide. I think you're right. I guess that H2O2 is hydrogen peroxide. But someone, the person who said that joke should tell us, but I'm guessing what it is. I asked, Anthony is here, Mohammed. He's right here. You should talk to him. The guy who told the joke, the chemist joke, is H2O2 hydrogen peroxide. Kleptomaniacs take things literally. Thank you very much. What's the definition of kleptomaniac? Is someone who takes things literally. Very good. Excellent. I'm going to use that again. Okay, my cousin in London, England said things are very bad there. They're on partial lockdown again. Yeah, see? People don't pay attention to medical advice. Restate your new website. I missed it. I didn't state it in the first time. I just showed you a picture of it. How do motorists treat you around your way? English-speaking countries treat cyclists like S blank blank T? Oh no, not in Portland. We have bike lanes. This is the most bike-friendly town in the country, maybe except for Eugene. Oh yeah, no, bicyclists can go through stop signs without stopping. We have bike lanes everywhere you go. The motorists respect them. It's a tremendous place to be a cyclist. Still quite bad in India. The air pollution is also really bad. It's exacerbating COVID symptoms. Thank you, Drew. I didn't realize you were in England. I mean, India. Flu season. Thanks for your care and time you put in the crafting help with depression. Hey, Raj, I appreciate it. Most cities in Europe are the same. Velcro, what a ripoff. I've heard that. Wow. Shirley K. Florida has a high rate of bicyclists and pedestrians. Yes, of course. My parents live there. It's just these big highways. It's ugly. You want to come to a nice place? Come to the Pacific Northwest or to Scotland. Living with severe mental illness today is like having the Black Death in the 1400s. I wouldn't go that far. The Black Death killed 1/3 of people in Europe. Mental illness is not killing 1/3 of people in the world. It's causing a lot of deaths, but it's hell if you're there. Any thoughts on akathisia? Sure, I suffered from it after an adverse reaction to Effexor. I have a whole it's called a deadly side effect of antidepressants. You should look at my video. I have a whole video on akathisia. It is something you don't want to have to deal with, but it does go away eventually. Hi Mohammed, wow, how is Gaza? He once told me, Mohammed said it's the biggest open air prison in the world. You live in Cumbria, England. I've heard of that. North of England, eat some oatmeal late night. It's filling and healthy, may help you get back to sleep. Thank you. It has carbohydrates break down into carbohydrates help serotonin get into the brain, which is the relaxing drug. It's a K-stimmic. Most of these testing positive are young folk. How many deaths from mental health occurring because of lockdowns? More than you want to know. And by the way, Tony Issue, Simon, I spoke to Noah about 3 nights ago. He's going to go back into treatment, residential treatment, 3 to 5 months. Poor guy. His drinking has just been completely out of control. And thank you, Madeline Leroy, for being here. You were a Jewish American princess, a Jap? Yeah, well, I grew up with them. I want to ride a bike, but my parents never let me learn. You can ride a bike now. Anybody can ride a bike at any age. Start with training wheels. Jake K. Larson 1, I'm all alone. Oh, that's sad. Let me see. I'm trying to find, what are my views on ECT as a cure for depression? My mother had it, I had it, and 10 people I know had it. And it's all been very good, and some people claim it's horrible for them. So I can't tell you, except my experience has been positive, and the psychiatric profession overall thinks it's the treatment of last resort, but there are some people who disagree. They think it's, horrible. So, oh, your dad died of COVID? That's right, bless him. I know, isn't that sad? J.K. Larson 1, I'm alone. I ended up burned my bridges between myself and my friends, because I thought I wouldn't need them, but I realize I do now and I have nobody. Why don't you reach out to them again? Ask for forgiveness, J.K. Larson 1. If they're your friends, maybe they'll forgive you and reach out back to you, or maybe you can try making new ones, although in the pandemic it's really, really difficult. And there's free online counseling, and of course there's this live chat. Well, because Robert Jenkins is not here, we're down on our contributions this week. I did have a lot of writing to do today. I'm on this deadline for this new website I'm putting up, and so it'd be nice if we got a little bit of shekels or money. In the meantime, someone wanted to know about my new upcoming website on suicide prevention. So here it is. It is surviving. You can copy this down. survivingsp.wpengine.com. There is right down there. If you go to that web address I just wrote down, survivingsp.wpengine.com, you go to the site. We have about 15 pages up already. There's going to be 80 eventually. What do you think of electric scooters and electric bikes? Electric bikes are great for people who can't ride up hills. I'm 71. I'm still able to ride up Rocky Butte 400 feet. One day I will not be able to do that, and then I will get a bike, an electric bike. Manny Omega, nice to see you. Saw a new psychiatrist on Wednesday. She spent all of 20 minutes talking to me and prescribed Trinalex and had me on my way. Well, 20 minutes is better than that. Some of only take 15. By the way, Trinalex is a good medication, but thank you for your 3 pounds. Jem, appreciate it. Royston Tilts, hi Douglas, hope you and everyone here. Good mental health day. I'm chilling ATM with a movie and checking in here to see what's up. Well, mental health day was yesterday. Nobody knows it because it didn't get very well publicized. What are my thoughts on ketamine for depression? At one point it was touted as the next best thing since sliced bread. People I know have done it, have had mixed results. Some people it has helped, especially if they're suicidal. Other people nothing. It's like everything else. One man's meat's another man's poison. Talk to your doctor about it, but ketamine is, legal and it is used by many psychiatrists. A keto diet to lose weight. Yeah, I'm not a great fan of the keto diet, and whether it has any effect on depression, I have no idea. Probably not. And someone just donated $5. Manny Omega, I love these chats. Keep them coming. I love your name. Are you Manny Omega because of the alpha and the omega, the beginning and the end, or because you like omega-3 fatty acids? It is 12:37. The rain is letting up. I'm going to have a little protein drink right here. And so, an update, Robert Jenkins is going through a really difficult time. I don't feel I'm really at liberty to give the details about it, but he's suffering. His symptoms have gotten worse, so please send him prayers. I'm sure a lot of you know Robert. He's a regular visitor and a regular contributor, so he's a nice guy, but he's this $4.99, thank you. Oh, and there you are, Kelly Burns. Thank you so much. Mental health day can be every day. Thanks for the helpful videos. Thank you, Raj. I like your name, and thank you, Kelly. Let me know how to get your audiobook when it's available. Yes, I'll let everybody know. And Kelly, I know you've lost a family member to suicide, I think you once said, so check out this website. I just went ahead and put the, what are they called, the URL that for right now. And thank you for your contribution. Very, very kind of you. Kelly Burns from the UK. Keep them coming. Thank you, David. David was an early contributor. If it weren't for him, we wouldn't be here. Well, it's a bit of an exaggeration, but he really was extremely helpful when this live chat got going. Benadryl anxiety, it's an antihistamine. It relaxes people, helps them go to sleep. As far as anxiety, I don't really know. Talk to your doctor. And Kyle B sounds like a broken record. Hit the like button, but he's absolutely right. Oh, Alex Haynes. Has anyone ever felt they lost touch with reality for mental health? Not me, but my godson and many people have done so when they get psychotic. Nobody deserves to suffer, but you know what the Buddha said? Life is suffering, and it's true. The nature of existence is suffering, but only, the Buddha say, if you grasp onto things and you hold on to things and you get too attached. So yes, but look, what do they say in Buddhism? Birth, sickness, old age, and death, right? But in between all that, there's some joy. There are things that there's love, the most powerful force in the universe. None of you is old enough to know this film, but I just saw part of it again. One of my favorite films. It's called It Happened One Night, 1932. Maybe Madge would know it. Clark Gable, Claude Colbert. It's the first movie to win 5 Oscars: Best Picture, Best Director, Best Screenplay, Best Actor, Best Actress. Frank Capra, one of my all-time favorite directors. Someone here must know who Frank Capra is. He did It's a Wonderful Life, but his first big breakthrough came It Happened One Night, a romantic comedy with Clark Gable, who of course is an amazing, amazing actor. RCB, I pray for you. I'm sure that your work must be difficult. In many ways, you're a brave woman doing important work. Yes, I would agree. Thank you for those prayers. And I did give Silent Unity. My first name is Manuel, so the nickname is Manny, and Omega has to do with my favorite wrestler, Kenny Omega. Wow. I'm not into the wrestling world, but he must be good, huh? Wow, you nursed COVID patients, RCB? Whoa, you are a hero. Good for you. You should get an award. Robert, we'll keep praying for him, everybody. Complex Gamer, my OCD has been worse than ever this week. I keep panicking for no reason at all. I thought I was getting over it slowly. It comes and goes in waves, Complex Gamer. Hang in there. What are things that can really help you? Turn to the things that can really calm you down. Is it exercise? Is it meditation? Relaxing music? Is it CBT? You do know about this book that I recommend all the time. 86 people, not too bad. Let's see if we can hit 90. Hit the like button, everybody. And here is by, yes, anybody who deals with OCD should get this. And someone just, and that must be Edward Steiner for $20. Thank you. Consider this donation in Robert Jenkins' name. We'll pray for him. Thank you, Edward. From California, who's got a copy of my book, I believe, When Going Through Hell Don't Stop. So, Edward, are you excited to have this book being an audiobook? You've got the print book. It'll be interesting to see, how you think they compare, right? So Edward has been a great contributor. I sent him a hardback copy of my book for all the help he's given, and I'm sure he will get that 50% discount on the audiobook when it comes out later this year. So Complex Gamer, hang in there. Things will get better. And just use the tools you've learned from your doctor, therapist, whatever. That training came in handy lately. I don't enjoy being a manager, though. Yes. And what training are you referring to, Shirley K? Thank you for your $4.99 donation. Lisa C. Appreciate it. We've heard from you. Nice donation, Kelly. Benadryl for anxiety. It can help you sleepy. Yes. All right. Shahazad. Okay. Lazy Ranch. Yes, you're back. Catching the last 15 minutes. I'm having one of those days where living in the boonies gets scary. Just chased off 2 guys with guns on horseback on my property. Lost a little goat last week. I think he was killed by a hunter. You're an amazing person. Have you ever thought of going and living, you probably, it's probably too expensive to live in California in a regular place, but anyway, it would help you get more connected, but I'm sure it's beautiful where you live. Thank you, Eva J, $4.99. Thank you for your donation. Do you live in the States? Do you live in UK? The 2 donations we just got from people that I had not spoken to before. One is, where's Robert Jenkins? He's not going too well. Yes, he had a major episode, became suicidal, and his psychiatrist and he are trying to get him some special care. So he's in crisis right now, Robert Jenkins is. I don't want to go into details or anything, but let's just say his symptoms have gotten worse. He's in crisis, and prayers. I believe in prayer. It helped me get over one of my depressions that I write about in this book. This is all about how I had a spiritual healing. I don't know, I'm not meaning to be too self-promotional, but anyway, yes, prayer works. It's non-local. That means, look, if you think about somebody and they're in Australia, bingo, you're connected by thought instantly. It's faster than the speed of light, thought is. So it's powerful. So all our thoughts about Robert Jenkins are going to be helpful for him. Anyway, sorry having a bad day. Lacey Ranch, I love it when you come here. Can you please do a video on psychedelics and their role in healing from depression and anxiety? I guess I will now that it's about to become legal. Thank you, Mohammed Iranadust. What country do you live in? Yeah, I think Robert was headed to the hospital, Jason. I don't know if he made it, but that was what he was telling me. He was thinking about checking in. I have not heard from him. I did email him this morning. Let me see if he got back to me or texted him, see what he's up to. Everyone in the live chat is praying for you, period. Nope. No response. I hope he's safe, man. I'm telling you. Mental illness is a bitch. Sorry, it's not a bad word really, but it's, he just, the poor guy, yeah, no, he is in big crisis. The full moon came and, I hope he's in a safe place. Yeah, he's supposed to be in a safe place. Yeah, Wim Hof, the guy who you go in cold water. I know about him. Can cannabis help cope with depressions? For some people it can. The lowest, darkest period of my life, CA, well, guess what? I have good news for you. Check this out. What goes down must come up. The phoenix rising from the ashes. That's what death and rebirth, that's what dark depression, suicidality are all about. Going into hell and rising out of it. All right. I love living here, but at least I wish I had a neighbor that's friendly. Yeah, loneliness is the hard part. Never had noisy neighbors or drag racers like where I used to live. Welcome to Lisa C. I grew up in Seattle. Is Lisa from Seattle? Oh, cool. Just up the I-5 corridor. J.K. Larson, I'm suffering from an intense self-confidence crisis. Everybody feel like crap and I just want my suffering to end. Well, yeah. When you're depressed, when you're really low, you lose your self-confidence. But again, there's ways to build it back. And I'm going to stand up because I have a really bad left hip, and this chair is really hurting me. So I'm just going to stand up. But yes, J.K. Larson, what type of help are you reaching out for? Oh, don't be apologetic about showing you material. Okay, look, I have 15 books in the living room. Joan, could you bring the 15 books in here? Hey, I'll show you some of the other books I've written on affirmations and beautiful quotations. Yeah, I'll go ahead and publicize them anyway. Here, look at this. I'm standing up now. You can see the ceiling. I'm marching up and down, up and down, up and down because my whole left hip, you know, sitting is the new smoking. You should not be sitting very much. You should always get up every half an hour and walk around. Well, I'm now marching in place. Hop, 2, 3, 4, hop, 2, 3, 4, hop, 2, 3, 4. I need some marching music as opposed to marching orders. John Philip Sousa. Anybody can play him in the background? All right. Anyway, J.K. Larson, what type of help are you reaching out for? And I'm going to reach for a banana because talking nonstop for 60 minutes makes you hungry. I agree with you, Kyle B. It is a serious thing. You live in Bellevue. Wow. I love Bellevue. Thank Lisa C. Come on down. You know who lives right near you? And I think she's off the chat. I'm forgetting her name. May God. Anyway, she lives in Upper West Seattle. I'll remember. Mary Kirk. You should reach out to her. Do you ever eat on junk food? Also, do you hydrate enough? Lots of times you're actually thirsty. I don't hydrate enough, but I don't eat junk food, never have. My mother was a great cook. Am I too late, Ryan? No, you got 11 minutes left. As soon as the audio book is out, I'll be the first to get it. Book is a great memoir that really makes you feel you were there with Douglas. Thank you, Edward Steiner. I'm hiring you as my publicity agent. But in all seriousness, it's the proudest thing I've ever done for me is writing that memoir, and I really hope people can listen to it on books on tape or audiobooks. Just gaining weight, know this one? I don't know what it is. Well, if you're eating more than you're burning, that's probably the reason, but there could be other factors. Thank you, Doug. I have colitis, lost 30 plus pounds recently, concussion on my GF, and my GF of 4 years moved to another state. I know what GF is, gastrointestinal somebody or other. Well, I'm sorry you're suffering. Well, we better have some water here. V8 juice, or previous V8 juice. All right. So, let's think of something positive. Let's think of something. I want someone to say something that is inspirational that we can all walk away with in the next 7 days. Go to the 12-step group Overeaters Anonymous. Yes, absolutely. You got up in Maple Valley. Wow. G-free girlfriend. Thank you, CA. Yeah. Well, I guess it wasn't gastrointestinal. Well, hard to lose a girlfriend. Wow, that's tough. You know, in my video, the number one cause of depression, I say it's loss of love. I still believe it. Rosalind called, Dad, why is my sister named Rose? Because your mother loves roses. Thanks, Dad. No problem. Okay. I don't know what that meant, but yes. My brother unfriended me on Facebook. He stopped speaking to me 5 years ago. Wow. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. It's really sad when you're estranged from your family. We need to get back into nature and reconnect with our true being. Absolutely, Alex. True. Well, we've lost our way temporarily. Things will come back. It's a dark. 2020 has been a heck of a year. You know what one of my friends said? Here's her definition of 2020. You're crossing a street. You look both ways. You cross the street and you get hit by an airplane. No car here. No car here. Airplane. Will ever be me again? You are you. You're just not in touch with it. By the way, Elisa C. and Mary Kirk, back-to-back comments. You both live in the Seattle area. You should definitely connect with each other and support each other. It's all about support. Oh yeah, Dr. Palacios and Lake Oswego, right, that controversial treatment. Well, 2020 has stunk, yes. And now we're having the election. Oh my God, don't even talk about that. That'll be the culmination, the denouement. And yes, for every problem there's a solution. Okay, I like that. Where can I buy one of these Douglas Bloch, whatever? I don't know. Go to Amazon.com. I have about 11 books there. You're wearing your This Too Shall Pass bracelet every day. Whenever I get upset, I read it. Okay, so that's one thing to take away for the week. What is something else that we can take away for the week? Nothing. This too shall pass. Thoughts and feelings change. How about love? The greatest and strongest force in the universe. Does love overpower hate? Does good overcome evil? I believe it does. Although sometimes you have to wait. Look at World War II. Derek 032789. I've been dealing with depression for years. I live in an economically distressed rural area. My God, yes. Mental health. They don't have enough psychiatrists out there. I think relocating to a better place would improve my mood. But that's difficult to do with COVID economy. Well, guess what? The person who's in charge of my audiobooks and who's my audio engineer moved from Washington, D.C. back to to Chicago, excuse me. So yes, I have known people who have moved during COVID. And I agree with you. It would be good to get to a place where there's new resources. Learn to love yourself. Thank you so much. That's another good thing. Love is the greatest power in the world, Albus Girl. I agree. What else can we say? How about this? Without rain, nothing grows. That's beautiful. Is that a song? Do something for something else. It takes focus off yourself and makes you feel better. Gen 451, absolutely. There's something called Helper's High. Jeremiah 29:12, 11:12. David Holland, don't tell us, I don't have a Bible near me. Write it down. What is that scripture in Jeremiah 29:11? Unless I can look it up on my iPhone. Maybe I'll beat you to the punch. Here we go. Waiting to hear more positive things from people, okay? Jeremiah 29:11. For I know I have plans for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope in the future. That's lovely. I'm going to put it on my website. Great. Thank you, David. I'm going to put that right up on the website. We're having a whole list of inspiring quotations. Look, when people get suicidal, what's the deal? They have pain, right? It's overwhelming pain. It's intense pain. It's unbearable pain. And they don't know how to cope with it. They don't have the tools. So they think, well, maybe if death is the only option, but it's never the only option. Matter of fact, when you go to my website right now, you'll see I have an introductory video, which I've improved upon. But go to the website, Surviving Suicidal Pain, and see what I said. I think you'll find it very helpful. All right. Connect to the offerings of the supportive there, and you'll never walk alone. Oh yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful song, isn't it? Love is the most powerful chemical in the universe, it's said, yes. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, the wisdom to know the difference. My favorite prayer from AA, the Serenity Prayer. Okay, for a free copy of this chart, there is no new thing under the sun. The Serenity Prayer was not created by Alcoholics Anonymous. It was created by somebody else, and they just basically, I won't say they stole it, they used it for their own, for their own spiritual help. But who was it that said that in 1917, way before AA was even founded? Great. Well, we got some more people. I want to know who said, God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I got change, the courage to things I can, the wisdom to know the difference. Who was that? A theologian. I'll give you a hint. I'm safe in the universe and all life loves and supports me. Wow. That's a great affirmation, Richard Farrell. Did you just make that up? Every day and every way, we're getting better and better. Thank you, Kyle. These are good. Forget the cult teachings, whatever that means. I'm surprised you did not know that scripture. Well, I know Isaiah. They that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength, right? They shall, what is it? Something as eagles, they shall walk and not faint. They read it to me, SB. I know most of it. The Isaiah, right? They that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall. Anyway, do you think there's a reason other suns are so prohibitively far? Even other stars? I have no idea. The universe is a vast place. Oh my God. Well, you're not a Christian? Well, don't worry about it. Ryan, there's many different roads to God or to the universe. So you can look to whatever way means something to you. The United States was founded for freedom of religion. Have you noticed that? People can worship the way they want here. I think that's very good. So yeah, different strokes for different folks. What does the flag mean on your? It's my assistant, actually my collaborator gave that to me. It's from Bolivia. It represents the various indigenous Indian cultures in that country. Haven't drank in almost 2 years. I believe in the spoken word, and I don't like saying negative things. Well, thank you, Manny Omega. I truly believe that your breakdown will be your greatest breakthrough. That's what I wrote about in my book. Break up, breakdown, breakthrough. Why is conversion? I know, Izzy, you were the one who told me he has treatments that are not, that the psychiatric depression doesn't believe in. So you were the one who said it, Mary Kirk. Maybe he's not controversial. Oh, yes. Listen to the cult music band instead. Okay. All right. I called the sheriff about those hunters. Now they're helicopters circling my house. I hope they catch those jerks. Well, all right. Reinhold Niebuhr, Beth Miller. You're not the same Beth Miller who just wrote me a long letter, are you? From California? I think you are. Good for you. Get back to me and let me know if you can find a good therapist. They shall faint nor grow weary. They shall soar like eagles. Yes. They shall walk and not be weary. They shall run and not faint. Something like that. Yeah. Keep yourself safe today. When our sun is scaled down to a grain of sand, the nearest star is 30 kilometers away. Wow, that's amazing. I know. Alpha Centauri. The obstacle is the path. Kyle, you are full of wisdom. If I joined a cult, what can I do to forget his teachings? The teachings have made me suicidal. Really? Well, go to a therapist. Go to a psychologist. Find something positive, better to take their place. What cult were you in? Hi, Thompson. Nice to see you. There's a quote from Osho. You are not accidental. Existence needs you. Without you, something will be missing in existence and nobody can replace it. That's beautiful. And who is AOSHO, Holly Thompson? I'm going to use that, by the way, on my website. Thank you for your great ideas here for positive things. That's a great quote. So, Holly Thompson, who was Osho and where'd that come from? That's a great quote. Wishing everyone good feelings and gentle days. I love that. Remember when Obama, CHF $5. Have you ever heard about this brain chip from Elon Musk? He said it could heal depression. What are your thoughts on it? Well, Elon Musk is a complete friggin' genius. Anything he says, I would pay some attention to. So I have not heard of it, but it's interesting that he would say that. 93 concurrent viewers at 1 o'clock. Let's stay another 7 minutes and hit 100. He's an Indian guru, a bit controversial, but I like his teaching. I'll look him up on the internet. Thank you. What he said was very profound right there. Thank you, Holly. Joe, hi Doug. I found your channel about 3 years ago. I wanted to come in and say thank you and let all of your followers know that recovery is possible. Thank you. Highly questionable character. Well, he may be a questionable character, but he said a good thing. Would it suck being famous? I've always wanted to be famous, but I'll let you know if that ever happens. We love you, Robert. Hang in there. I want to close with a prayer. I'm going to take a moment of silence for Robert Jenkins. You're finding it hard to stay with a plan. What plan is that, Karma Yogi? And maybe you can reach out for support. Yes, we came to planet Earth with a purpose to experience healing. All right. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful ideas. Since Hicks was probably patient zero in the WH corona outbreak. Wrote that joke myself. All right. There are therapists who can help you get the brainwashing out of your brain. Thank you, Shirley K. That is true. All right. The stars and the sun and the moon, the trees and the birds and the earth, everything in the universe will feel a small place is vacant without which cannot be filled by you. And is that still from the same guy? Wow. This is cool, Holly. Will you send me some more of his stuff by email? Here. It is true. I think everybody's life is precious. I think taking your own life is not a sin, it's not evil, but it's a great tragedy, not for you only, but for all the people you would help if you were here, and certainly the people close to you. That's why I'm dedicating myself to writing this new book and doing this suicide prevention website, because nobody should have to take their own life. Nobody. With the right kind of support, I don't care what kind of hell you're in, you can get out of it. Of course, if you have terminal cancer, that's another thing. But someone who's 25 or 30 who dies by suicide, what a tragedy. A complete and total tragedy. All right. Cheryl Daniel, you made it. And Super Strain, you made it also. What's going on? Robert Jenkins is probably in the psychiatric hospital. He may or may not be, but he was going through a very, very dark and difficult time. I'm at 2 a.m. in a country. I have online school and homework. What am I doing here? I don't know. Nice to have you, though. We'll be done in about 1 minute, so then you can go back to sleep. All right. So, take a moment. I have seen Robert Jenkins on FaceTime. I've never met him. I know who he is. I know his image, and I'm sending him light and healing and help. And most of all, I'm sending him this, if I can find it, which I can't. Rising from the ashes. That's what I'm sending him. And down went my water. I don't care. From the ashes I rise. The phoenix bird dies in a funeral pyre, rises from the ashes to live again. That's what's going to happen with Robert Jenkins. He's going to be reborn just like I and many, many other people. On this channel, Brain Lock is available on YouTube for free. Really? Kelly Burns, you are an amazing resource. Let's check, everybody who's got OCD, let's go there. Not one of the choices being murdered. Suicide is a choice. Yeah, it is and it isn't. That's the whole thing. But yes, it is a very, very sad thing. Anyway, I found the words and teachings of Swami Vivekananda to be helpful in the past. Absolutely. I love Swami Vivekananda and Ramakrishna and Yogananda, all these great gurus from the East, and our Eastern saints, Thomas Merton and Meister Eckhart, you know, lots and lots and lots of really amazing spiritual people have been on this planet either before or now. I'm not giving up hope. We're about moving forward in consciousness. It's a dark time, but you know, what goes down must come up. So let's stay optimistic for the future. And that's a good way to end this. Close out until next, what it will be next, the 18th and then the 25th, and then daylight savings time will end in the United States, and then I'll really struggle because, man, I do not like it when it gets dark at 5. I can't go bike riding then. Anyway, yes, beautiful, beautiful words, you guys. Thank you for all the wonderful sayings, prayers. Do I know any psychopaths? Not personally. I wouldn't want to get near them. Some people think our president is one. If someone believes that death is the same as infinite love, how does one change his mind? I have no idea. I mean, nobody knows what happens after we die. It's the big mystery. And someone just donated $6.99. Thank you, Jay Corinne. This has been Douglas Bloch. Love that outro. Thank you. And Jay Corinne, what nationality, what country are you? Where do you live? Like to know. And here's $5 from Richard Farrell. Richard, I love you, and I know you're in Vancouver. Maybe when the COVID is over, we'll talk about massage. Gisela Allegrini, I love Italians. I wish I could go there. Daylight savings time started last week. You mean, you must be in the other side of the world, right? In Australia. Daylight saving time is ending now because we're headed into the fall and winter. All right. Be kind. Love you, says Jason Clough. Overthinking, negative or positive? Negative, mostly. Yes, Metal Odyssey, I feel your pain for sure. All right. I like to look up after death experience on YouTube. Keeps me positive and hopeful. All right, a good note to end on. And let's see if we have any word from Robert Jenkins before we leave. Is what Canadian dollars? I'm not quite sure, but it gets anything you give in Canadian dollars gets converted. Nope, still no word from Robert. Robert, never give up, never give up, never give up, said the Dalai Lama. This too shall pass. And so have a good week, everybody. And until we meet again, I wish you the best in mental health recovery. And you're right. So many people from the Middle East are here. That's wonderful. This is an ecumenical and totally global ministry. That's what it is. This is a global ministry. Thanks to Google, thanks to YouTube, thanks to the internet. We're all here together, supporting each other, loving each other, and affirming that the best is yet to come. Talk to you guys later.